Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my SQL tutorial. So in the last video, we have discussed about the typecasting in SQL. So link is in the description. So if you haven't watched, please go through that video. So today we are going to discuss about views in SQL. Okay. So what is views first of all? So it's nothing but a virtual table, right? A view acts as a virtual table that presents data from one or more tables. Okay. So it's nothing but a virtual table, and so the data is not stored. Okay. So like if we create a normal table, right? So in that particular table, the data is stored permanently unless and until if change is not made. Okay. But here, if you have created a view, so data is not stored. Okay. Rather than it's we save the SQL query. Okay. So let's talk about the syntax to create a view. So here we use the create view statement, create view, then view name as, then the query which we want to implement. Okay. So let's say it practically first. Okay. So I have my student table. Okay. So let's first create a view. So create view, then view name. Let's say student details. Okay. As that's it. Okay. I'm going to execute this command completed successfully. Let's check that in the object explorer. I'm sorry. So here you can see inside my SQL underscore DB database, we have one folder, views folder. So I am going to expand this. As you can see here, we have the student details. Okay. So let's try to fetch data from views. So simple to retrieve data, we have select clause. So we have successfully created a view. Okay. The view name is student details. Okay. So in this way, you can create a view. Now, if you want to drop a view, so command is very simple. Drop view. If exist, then view name. So let's see. Drop view if exist. That's that's it. So let's execute. Now I'm going to refresh the views. So as you can see, the view which we have created, it's been permanently deleted. So in this way, you can create or drop a view. Okay. So this was all about, basic understanding, like how to create a view and all. So, but why? Let's talk about the need. Why we need views to implement. What is the purpose behind that? So it simplifies the complex queries. Okay, means encapsulate complex joins and conditions into a single objects. Okay, so let's find out. So I have here student table and I have the course table. Okay. So first always analyze the data. Okay. So we have the student list separately in student table and course list. Okay. Now I need to find out the list of students who are enrolled in any course, let's say. So I have analyzed the data. Now I want to write a query to get the list of students who are enrolled in any course. Okay. So simply we will use the join, right? So let's write a query first. So select start from students. I'm going to inner join course C on s dot course code equals to C dot code. Mm, okay, it's student. Okay. So we have the list of students, okay, who enrolled in any course, right? Now I am going to embed this into view. Okay, so simple. What we have to do, create view, then followed by the view name. So let's say the key let's define the view name as course student course details. Okay, as that's it, and our query here. So let's execute this. Command completed successfully. Let's again refresh the views folder. So as you can see, student course detail is created. Okay, now let's fetch the data. Select start from student course details. Okay, so again we got the same result, but now this whole query is being represented as the view name, that is student course detail, right? So a bit complex query is now being simplified as, right? If you want to see the list of students, okay, right, who are enrolled in any course, simply what you have to do, you have to directly call this view name. Select start from view name. I mean this virtual table. So simple, right? So what it does, so here your logic to get this data, this is nothing but your logic, right? This is nothing but the logic, the SQL logic for this problem statement. So you have encapsulated it. So your logic is being hidden. Okay. So you are directly calling the student course detail object. Okay. Using the select clause, and you are getting the result. Okay. So for the SQL developers, okay, so to write this logic is very simple, correct? But for the non-IT or non-SQL developers, say, okay, mean the person who has no knowledge about the development, okay. So so in SQL he knows to just to retrieve the tables. To He knows that to retrieve a data I have to use the select clause, okay. So so for that type of person, for we can create a view, and simply we can refer this view name, okay. So that particular guy will, what he or she will do, he will just use the select clause to retrieve the data, or to get the result, okay. So for this type of scenario also we can use the view, okay. So moving forward now, so it enhance the security, restrict access to specific column or rows. Okay, so let's discuss this also, the enhanced security part, and then present data flexibility, provided tailored data views for different rows. Okay, so let's see. So using views, how we can enhance security and how we can present the data. Okay, so let's take one example here. Okay, to understand this, I have two users. Okay, user 1 and user 2. Okay, so now user 1, okay, wants to see the mathematics list. I mean the students who are enrolled in mathematics. Okay, so what we can do, we can use this query, right? Let me write the problem statement first. A list of students who are enrolled in mathematics course. Okay. So query is, so I am going to use this query only. So simply what I have to do, I have to use the where clause. Course name is present in the course table name column. So c dot name, right? And then I have to mention in the where clause mathematics. So there are only two students, okay, who are enrolled in the mathematics course. Okay. So let's make it more precise. I want only the student first name. I want roll number, and I want the name. Okay, let's say so first name. So s dot first name, s dot roll number, c dot name. Okay, so there are only two students. Okay, okay, but I have another user. Okay, this was for user one requirement, but I have another user. Okay, who wants students who are enrolled in physics? That's physics list. So again, what I'll do, I'll use this query. Okay, just what I have to do, I have to simply replace the where clause with physics, right? So there is only one student who is enrolled in physics subject. Okay, so I'm going to create a view, separate view based on the requirement. So create view student for student for mathematics. Okay, and for physics, I'm going to create another view student for physics. So let's execute. Command completed successfully. So select start from, right, student. So as you can see here, we got the result for the user one, right? For the user one, we got the result, right? For the user two, let's execute this. Okay, we have successfully created this, and now let's fetch the data. So what we actually did, for the user one needs the only mathematics list of students, and user two needs the physics list of students, right? So here we have presented data flexibility. So as you can see here in both the queries, right? Both these two queries. Okay. So according to the requirement of different users, okay, we have created the separate views and we have retrieved the data. So, and here the logic is being encapsulated and it is represented by this view name, right? So security and flexibility, right? We only selected the particular column for, let's say, okay, so we can implement or we can utilize the views for this type of scenarios, right? So now most important part, is it possible to update a view? Okay, so let's try to update a view. So we know to how to update a view, no? Right? So first, let's say let's refresh the our views folder. Okay, so I have created the student course details, right? So let me see what all columns we have in the student course details. Okay, okay. So okay, make it simple. let's make it simple. Okay, I have this student table. Okay, now the student, Mike student, okay, Mike Johnson student, okay, his roll number, I have to update, I have to update his roll number. So first for that, first we need to create a view, right? So create view, let's say student details, okay, and inside that I am writing a query here. Select start from student, okay. So the view is created, okay. Now, so let's refresh to check whether it is created. Yeah, we have the course student details as well. So simple command to update, right? Update, uh, update here, rather than mentioning table name, I have to mention here directly the view, okay, and then set. So I need to update roll number to, let's say his roll number is changed to 110, okay. Where clause, where, let's see, we have the student, okay, Mike, okay, where first name is nothing but Mike, okay. So yes, so let's see whether it is updated or not. So as you can see, the roll number of Mike is being changed to 110. Earlier it was 103. Okay. So let's check. So this we have checked in the virtual table. I mean in the views table, right? So let's see in the main table it is get updated or not. So as you can see, it is updated there also. So is it possible to update a view? Yes, if we are using only one table. So you can notice here I have created student table details view. So it consists only, the query consists only one table, right? But if we are dealing with, if our query is dealing with multiple tables, let's say like this, right? This type of query. So here also, I mean here, like if we are dealing with multiple tables, so there also we can update the views, but the data which is updated, so it will not update correctly, okay, incorrect data will be updated, okay. So so please note, if, okay, if we have only one table in a particular view, we the data will be updated correctly, but for multiple tables the data will be updated but incorrect data will get updated, okay. So So to update multiple tables involved in a view, we use instead of triggers. Okay. I will make a separate video on this concept. So for now, just make a note that if you are dealing with only one table, then you can update a view. Okay. If you are dealing with multiple tables, so currently you can update a view, but the data is not updated correctly. Okay. Incorrect data will get updated. Okay. So this was all about views in SQL. I hope you guys are getting. Let me know in the comment section. In the next video, we are going to discuss about the indexes. Okay. So let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. Okay. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.